Okay, collective, welcome to my channel, Auntie Tarot. If you've been drawn to this message, there must be something within here that's for you. Please be discerning, take what resonates, and leave the rest. Let's take a look at some cards. I was able to meditate on your cards before we went live here. Let's see what message is coming through from Spirit. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying a nice October day. Out of the gate, we've got the King of Swords. This is someone who communicates very well. They're typically head over heart. They're sharp. That's a good card to start with. Followed by the Five of Cups in the reverse. This talks about coming out of regret. In the upright, this card is about someone regretting things that have happened. They're staring at 3 cups in front of them that have spilled. But there are 2 cups behind them that are full. I believe this is saying, recognize those 2 cups behind you. Forget the cups in front of you that have spilled. Use your good mind here. The King of Swords has a very incredible ability to be analytical. Think clearly. I feel like you're not looking back. You've analyzed the situation, you've analyzed your life. We'll get a little bit more detail. But you're not looking back. You're leaving the regrets behind, and you're coming into balance here. Building a foundation. Now that is something the King of Swords would be focused on. Building a foundation. Looks like you've got a good one, a strong one. You've worked hard for it. What else do we have here, Spirit? There's a partnership here that hasn't worked out. Perhaps this was a false twin. Perhaps this is a business relationship that hasn't worked, gone bad. There's a connection here that isn't what it appears, isn't what you thought it would be initially. That could be part of the regrets. But as I said, you're leaving them behind. You have an Empress here. The Empress is an excellent card to have. This is excellent energy. This is someone who embodies all 4 of the queens. So you've got someone who's emotionally balanced. You've got someone who's good in business. There's someone who can make the coin. It's female energy, but as you know, tarot doesn't, it's gender neutral. Yeah, this Empress energy is excellent. This is someone in your energy who embodies all 4 queens. And here you are, the King, I believe, of Swords. I believe this is your energy. And you've got the creme creme de la creme of the women, female energies, I should say, available to you. Now, sitting next to her is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone who, they can certainly be self-absorbed. They can be difficult. I'm getting a sense that that may be a past person, part of your regrets. And this Empress is somebody new. Fairly new, relatively new. Cards are flipping out here on the floor. Four of Cups. There's a sense of being overlooked here. Do you feel like you're being overlooked by one of these energies, the Empress or the Queen who's self-absorbed? Possibility. There's something here you're rejecting. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles has overlooked you. And in turn, you've maybe dodged a bullet here and you are rejecting that connection. What more do we have here, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, Spirit says that's the truth. So two female energies circling you. One more of the past, one of the present. I feel like the person in the past perhaps was a little bit problematic. They overlooked your value, I think. And you, in turn, have rejected that relationship. But I think that this is showing me here, Nine of Wands in reverse. You're coming out of that time and it was rather stressful. Whoa. Let's talk about that time. Lots of cards coming out. Let's put this up here so you can see it a little better. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is becoming very clear to you that you were stressed out with this Queen of Pentacles. As I said, it doesn't have to be male or female specific. It's more of a female energy, I should say. This energy stressed you out. Maybe they were high maintenance. You're very clear on this now. They were somebody that relied on you financially quite a bit. I don't see them independent. Let's see what else, Spirit, do we have here to add? And we have the, slide it into the shot a little bit better. We have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles talks about feeling left out in the cold, or a lack mentality, or being ghosted. I feel like that's the relationship here. There's a sense of releasing this energy. It's Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't think you were appreciated here. I think you rejected it as a whole. You're focused on your Empress. That relationship with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse has become very clear to you. There was lack. I think it was, how you would describe it, very one-sided. I feel where the lack was on your side, where you didn't feel like there was much reciprocation there. This person was reliant on you, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. One more, Spirit. Six of Swords. This relationship was choppy. I see choppy waters. Let's learn more about this Empress here. Seems like I can steer ourselves into more of a positive spin here with this Empress who feels new, newer. The Star in the reverse. Star in the reverse can talk about healing. I feel like this relationship for you would be very healing. This other relationship was not a match. That's why we're seeing the Two of Cups in the reverse. It wasn't a good match for you. You may have thought at one time it was a soulmate, but over time you've seen otherwise. Six of Wands. This healing relationship holds a lot of victory for you. There will be a time of celebration here where you're in the limelight. You're the focus. This relationship is the focus. There is victory here. Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is talking about some sort of a rejection. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in the reverse can be a very abusive person, overly controlling, rigid, demanding. Someone in your energy with that kind of disposition, you are rejecting them. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You're just releasing that energy. Let's see if we can get some more information on who that might be. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who does well financially, but they certainly don't have... That's about it. They've got the coin, but they've got a nasty way about them. Somebody in your energy with that disposition, as I mentioned, you are releasing them. I don't see them tied to this Empress. I see them totally separate. The Empress is a feeling of great victory for you. A healing relationship. Yeah, you're rejecting this nastiness, this male energy, I should say. You're just completely rejecting it. You're releasing it. We have a Queen of Swords out on the table. Queen of Swords gets what she wants. This is a female energy. She goes after it. She's not very emotional, if at all. And I see that this particular person in your energy is not very spiritual. I feel like the divine has not brought this energy into your life. Queen of Swords with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this person has brought you burdens, this Queen of Swords. You're coming out of those burdens, but yeah, this can be a sharp person, there's no doubt about it, but I feel like this person is lacking empathy, sympathy, certainly emotions, a spiritual side, and I feel like, you know, it's your counterpart as the King of Swords here. But I don't see that it's brought you any happiness. I see it's, like as mentioned, I see it's brought you burdens, but you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that mode and into the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups talks about having lots of options, creativity, harnessing your imagination, having lots of seeing the bigger picture. Sometimes this can be overwhelming too. Maybe at one point you were close with this Queen of Swords, but I don't see it now after a period of some negativity. I think you're seeing the bigger picture there, making different choices. And I think one of the key choices we have on the table is this Empress. Empress energy and your victory there. Let's see if there's any more with this deck. Spirit, any more we'd like to share? No. Let's move to another deck. Okay, so we've established you're more head over heart. It's just a style you prefer. There's been some regrets, but you're refusing to look back. That's brought you clarity. That's brought you in balance, in harmony. You're focusing on your coin. You're releasing negativity with a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse who probably drained you of your energies as well as drained you of your coin. You thought perhaps that was at one time a soulmate. You became clear on that not being. Spirit said that was the truth. You moved away from that. You have an Empress in your midst, or will soon have. And there's victory there. We see a Queen of Swords, which would be your match, but we're not really seeing that to be a match with the Wands in the reverse, burdens that were brought to this relationship. But you see clearly there as well. A lot of people in this read. You have a lot of different people in this read. The latest card we have is the World. This is closing out a period in your life and starting fresh, starting new. I believe that's with this Empress. Let's see if there's more we can get from Spirit. On the closing out of a cycle and the starting of a fresh, new one. What do we have? Oh, yeah. Okay, Ten of Cups. That's your happily ever after. Your happy ending. It doesn't get any better than the Ten of Cups as far as a happy ending is concerned. That card embodies that vibe. Anything more, Spirit, here? I'd love to know a little bit more about this Empress. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more. Well, she's your happily ever after. We know that. Closing out of a cycle, I believe, is with these other energies, and I believe she's the beginning of this new cycle for you. This victorious cycle. Three of Wands talks about looking to the future. Your ships are due in. They're about to come in. So everything's looking very positive for what's soon to arise here. A great connection with this Empress, closing out, beginning anew. You're happily ever after, looking to the future. Your ships are coming in. Anything else, Spirit, in this deck? Do we have anything else we want to be adding here? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this has been, I think this is what you're releasing. Get a little bit more information on this, but this talks about relationships that where you gave more than the other person. Reciprocity was not there. Give and take was not equal. I think we've seen that in a couple of your relationships here. A couple of the energies have felt like you've given more to the situation. But I think this card surfaces simply as a reminder of what you are not interested in anymore. What you are not going to take. Eight of Swords. Upright. Yeah. This talks about you can say this is self-sabotage, this is holding yourself back, you know, you getting in your own way. Another way I see this card, and I think fits nicely here, is while you're doing all that, what you're not seeing is all the opportunity around you. And there's a lot of opportunity here for you. And you're planning, and you're looking to the future, and you're closing things out that no longer serve you. And this is talking about recognizing that there are a lot of options around you, surrounding you. Take off the blindfold, untie yourself. There they are. Let's wrap up with an oracle. How about? Get an oracle out here for our collective spirit. What oracle are we wanting for our collective here? Take one. One oracle to wrap up. Spirit, what oracle do we want to be looking at to wrap up this message for the collective here? Breathe. Isn't that pretty? It's a beautiful deck. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, this is number 29. I'll read that. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety. Here's your constriction. Releasing it. See your opportunities out there. A lot of opportunities. Victory with this Empress. You're happily ever after. Your ship's coming in. You're completing cycles. You're starting new ones. Successfully new cycles. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. I love that. Oh, that's super. Okay, let's get a rune in here too. And we'll include the message. The rune I'm seeing here is right there for you to see. That rune is called bear with me. Oh, okay, here we go. That rune is actually supposed to be like this. Just learning my runes, I should say. This is the meaning of water, associations of flow. Now that goes with our earlier message, going with the flow, patience. Associations are flow, emotions, water, renewal, life, and energy. I think that's an excellent way to wrap this up. I thank you for your time. If you've liked this message in my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. Stay in your light. Know your worth. Peace.